All right. We are live. 6:45. Very nice.
Hello, hello.
Hello. It's got to be done every single time. All right, on GJ. Oh, I love the sound of my voice.
Oh, did you hear yourself? My
Yeah.
bad.
Oh no, what's he done? At the start of
No.
the. No, I'm joking, bro. All right, we took liquidity on GJ so far. We've obviously. Let's take it back. We've obviously had so many stop losses below these areas, right? Buyers all the way from Tuesday to Thursday, right? They were all placing their stop losses below this low, below this low, below this low. And prices has decided to ram down after obviously grabbing all the buy stops from the left side. What is popping, Fernando? You're right. What you saying?
Oh, good
Yeah. If I zoom
evening for
out,
you, or good morning for you. Very early
let
morning.
me close this. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see what happened on GJ is pushed up, took all this liquidity from the top side, all the buy stops, took out all the sellers, then we rallied down. Now we're pushing into the discount of this bullish leg here. So in a nutshell, what I'm saying is I'm looking for buys today. Sells are going to be tricky because we've had such a drop already. So what I'm going to be looking for is buys. I'm just going to look for a little more of a reaction. For example, if there's one bullish candle now, that's not going to be my confirmation to buy. I need a little bounce around, potentially even come into this area here before I look for the buy. And then the runners, if we catch on the bottom, if we catch the bottom of the trend, the runners will be running for a long time. It will be good.
Thanks.
So I just
Yes.
gotta wait and see.
All right, let's check. I'll do mine then. I'll do my gold one real quick.
Okay, calm. Let me just mark this on. What are you thinking anyway, Fernando? Right. Bish bash.
Okay, let's start off with somewhere we can. Let's just start off with the daily time frame here. Delete that. Let me know when G.
Oh no, it's on.
Oh, okay. So look at the daily time frame now. We have two confluence for this to reverse around this level, right? So we have this daily level over here, body. We also have major consolidation around this level where price failed to break above. You can see was consolidating for a little bit and then finally started going to the downside. And then what happened here? We had a bit of stall, and then as soon as this level is broken, you can see that we had a huge impulsive move to the upside. So we can kind of assume that there's loads of traders looking to trade around this area, right? Okay, whether they're buyers or sellers. I mean, our bias is shorts because we're looking to go with the trend currently, and plus there are liquidity levels left over here. You can see the equal lows here. I'm sure everyone's itching to enter around those levels, so I'm sure the banks or whoever's controlling the market, whatever like thing you believe in, probably pushing price to the downside there. Secondly, is this VWAP over here. So I use the VWAP because it's like a trend line, not trend line, sorry, a moving average, but it also takes volume into account. So it's it's a bit more accurate, I would say. And you can see that in this VWAP level over here, we have just retested this VWAP level. And according to my back test, there's a 70% chance, or 79% chance actually, that it could potentially have some sort of reaction here to the downside, at least to the next VWAP level, right? So
Yeah,
that's 80% chance into our bias, which is pretty good.
very good.
But now the question is, how do we enter this, the best possible way potentially? I would suggest entering is we take these highs out. Okay, make all the sellers uncomfortable so they don't enter. And two, we have all these buyers potentially going for a breakout trade.
Right.
And
Okay.
now we can look for a sell as soon as it finishes below and then takes out potentially a short-term high. Continuation back down to 1620 is the idea. Obviously, my overall bias is it will probably go below slightly. And then from there, if it continues bearish, then obviously it will continue bearish. But if it starts to reverse, it's probably going to start retesting certain levels over here. But at that point, we'll be out of the trade, so there's really no point of looking at that side. But yeah, that's my trade overall.
So that's a longer term play.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind going for like going here, but I prefer to enter at a high point over here, no matter how uncomfortable it feels for most people.
Yeah. Now I was gonna say on gold, that was me. I was gonna say I would look for a lower liquidity, but then I realized, okay, you've got a longer term play going on.
Yeah, I want a big move. I want a
Yeah,
big.
with me, like for example, I think I would literally look. To be
Sorry.
honest, I want to say this high, but I probably prefer this high here, 1672,
There's equal
and
highs there as
then,
well. To be fair,
but
yeah.
what the likely would happen is I get my trade, be out around here, and then price will continue this bullish structure that it just made,
Yeah,
and
probably.
then
Yeah.
continue upwards, then get you your. Because
Yeah,
technically, right
potentially.
now, I guess we're in. I want to say bearish structure, but obviously this is a lower time frame, isn't it? Yeah, overall
Yeah.
we're in bullish structure, so it's looking like
Not higher time frame. That's my thing. So higher time frame would definitely bearish, but obviously in this 15 minute, all the way to like
yeah,
let's say an hour or 4 hours, they're kind of bullish. But in terms of daily, weekly, and stuff like that,
yeah,
we're definitely still bearish. So that's why I'm still
nice.
looking for sells. Seven watching. Oh, everyone say hi in the chat, man.
Oh, we got a party going on. W in the chat for the most people we've had on so far. I think.
And maybe potentially, potentially crypto. Oh, crypto. We put crypto as well.
Oh,
All right.
oh,
Um,
some guy called Enigma Trading Group put W. What a legend!
Jeez.
What a legend!
As a crypto, exactly the same
Jesus.
thing. So I'm looking for sales in crypto overall. I want a break below 20,400 before I even consider selling at the moment. At that point, like short-term lows, two
Say that
short-term
again.
lows will be broken.
Say that again.
Bitcoin. I
What
want
level?
20,400 to be broken
Okay.
before even looking at shorts, because currently it's above weekly highs. So if it breaks below 20,400, then it will reject that
Oh,
weekly level and potentially start reversing all the way for next week.
I haven't looked at crypto in so long, like properly.
Because it's dead now. No one's looking at it anymore.
I think the world forgot about Bitcoin.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
I see how there's a little level here. It's obviously grabbed liquidity from the top side. And your
Yeah,
2400 level, it lines up with the whole key level, doesn't it?
yeah,
You probably noticed that already. So yeah, I
yeah.
guess anywhere from here to 21,500 would be a good area for sales, I'd say. Or even 22,750.
I wouldn't think it would go up that high, but obviously it could.
Yeah. So obviously we got the order block
The block, yeah, exactly.
sitting
That's
here.
all I did see. Yeah, I did see that order block as well. But I was like, no,
Thing is, I
order block's
like
that
it.
big. Order block's that big.
Yeah,
Not
but
worth.
you know why I like it? Because before
TJ
it
right here.
got made, it pushed up. Obviously, triggered in loads of buyers who thought, oh, we bounced off support. Took out a couple of sellers as well. Then we pushed down and made a new low.
Mm,
The,
true.
so the reason I like it is because before and after we had some major moves going on. It's
Yeah,
not like a random order block like, let's say, are you looking at my screen?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like let's say this order block here. What really happened? Nothing really happened before it. Didn't
Yeah,
actually grab liquidity. In fact, made more liquidity. Attracted more buyers once this area, gets
true.
broken.
Yeah, yeah,
So I wouldn't look to sell from there. And then look what happened. They just got taken out.
yeah.
Smashed.
But at the same time, though, if you look at the left, there was an order block on the left as well, just
You
as big.
mean this one here?
Let's see it. Where? No. The one on the left, that big move to the upside.
This here?
Slightly right. You know that big candle, that big
This?
bullish candle?
Oh,
No.
what are you on about? This one here?
Share your screen, I'll show you.
Oh, that's long. Just tell me what day it was.
I can't tell.
Bro.
Hold on. Oh, you're in the daily time frame, not the weekly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I'm on the daily. I'm on the daily.
Okay. Friday.
Friday. What, 9th of September?
Yeah.
What about it?
There was an order block there, but that huge order block didn't even get respected at all.
You mean the bullish one?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, there you go.
That's what I mean. So big order blocks
But
like
that's what I'm
that.
saying. But you got to look at what happened before it. And if you look at it, this didn't take liquidity. It made more liquidity.
Right.
Look how
Okay.
basically perfect these
Yeah.
equal lows are,
Yeah. True.
right? And then that's when it done. It grabbed liquidity from this side, then pushed downwards.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And
Fair enough.
I guess at this point you were still bearish overall on Bitcoin, weren't you?
Yeah. Still bearish. I actually sold that.
Oh, really? You
I
mean
sold the top.
from?
Yeah. I sold the top.
This one here.
Yeah.
All
No, the
right.
Friday. Yeah, I sold Friday top.
Nice, nice. I didn't realize it was that one. What? So you would still be in that cell?
No, I'd be out, bro.
Would you?
My top. What? Friday. Friday.
I'm saying you would be like if you held it.
No, but I
Friday.
took profit 1800.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just saying like if you held it,
Yeah, no, yeah. If we
technically
held
you'd
it,
still
it'd
be in.
still be in a trade. Yeah. I was like, well, this big move.
Mm.
It was more of a flip thing, and it retested my VWAP at the time when the VWAP was forming. So I was like, it's time to sell here.
What pairs is everyone looking at today? If anyone's in the chat, Fernando.
I'm gonna guess GJ since you plugged in GJ, right?
I actually put it in the Forex chat
Oh, I'm
because
gonna guess
it was more live, but there was someone before I put it talking about
still
GJ.
GJ, still GJ, still GJ.
Wait, what did someone say? Good
I can't.
position. Oh wait,
I can't even see the chat.
some guy
Oh,
on Forex said good position. I've been trading for 5 years now and I had a shitty 2 months. Just lost touch for some reason and I took 6 weeks off and today's the first day back. Wait,
oh,
I don't know what I said. I didn't say anything. All I said is going live in 10 guys, we trade GJ.
maybe he saw the position and he
Maybe,
replied.
okay. If
You can
that
reply
guy's
on the chat.
watching,
You can reply in chat.
that's true. I can. Let's. All right, guys. We're not traders anymore. We're just talking on chat. Apologies. Quote this message.
What do you say? Oh,
Hi, mate. No, wait. Where's it gone?
how you felt?
Hi, mate.
Yeah, so
Which position are you talking about?
gold. I'm telling you, gold's the best position.
And hopefully you recover. No. See
For
this.
five
See,
years.
guys.
See,
This is
yeah,
manners, and I'm sure you'll
yeah.
get back on a winning streak soon.
See, this
I was
is this
gonna
is
say
like,
hope, but hope
but you
makes it
will.
sound like he's not actually going
Yeah,
to. I'm
no,
sure
you
you
will.
will.
Yeah.
Manners,
The
enigma, man.
the issue, look at that, 5 years of trading and he still has those bad months. You have to
Yeah,
understand
no,
that
that's true.
those months do happen, whether it's an external like cause or it's just because the trading system you're trading normally doesn't work. But that's why I would say mine is a bit in advantage because I don't trade
Yeah,
a system, but I trade basically just what I see and
yeah,
what almost what I think would happen. More, it sounds like gambling, but uh, call it educated guess.
that's it.
Call it
Educated
educated
guess.
guess. If you really dumb down what I'm trying to do
Yeah.
here, then yeah, call it educated guess.
If that guy is watching, I'll let you know. This one here is actually, it was a trade I should have taken. It wasn't one I did, but the winning trades were here and here. Those were actual trades taken on live. This one was it was yesterday. I didn't
I
really,
missed one, yeah.
I didn't plan for the momentum and I ended up missing it. So it was annoying.
Yeah. Oh, you're one of those people that keep their risk to reward on the flex.
It's me.
Yeah.
Nah, I usually delete it to be fair. I figured if I'm on stream, it just looks cool. It's a little clickbait for the stream.
Clickbait for the stream. That's funny.
This one I should delete because it's not real.
We do not sell anything! Exclamation. I didn't even see that in our
More clickbait. I thought I should put it in. It's clickbait for people to keep scrolling.
Yeah,
Let's see, did he
true.
reply? And the thing is, if you're making money selling JPY right now, many people think they are doing well, but they lost more than that trying to sell for months.
No,
See, this is the issue, right?
no, I was selling for
Uh,
months. I was doing alright.
This
Still not.
guy is assuming everyone's a swing trader. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, but I'm a swing trader. I still managed to sell for months. I mean, I took both positions,
No,
but
but,
like,
okay, maybe
yeah,
not
that's
swing. I think he means like
not
position
true.
trader, like actual week.
Right, yeah, like
Look-
years of
Yeah,
just
because look what he
buying.
says.
Yeah,
They lost more than that trying to sell for months. So what you have to learn to do is see a huge swing high and then be like, "Oops, I can't sell right now." But there's almost for sure way that will tell you when you can open the trade, but nobody wants to hear it. He sounds smart.
yeah,
Sounds like he
yeah.
knows what he's doing, but he's just
To be
assuming
fair,
too much.
I would assume most people did lose selling. I would assume so as well.
On
Even though
on the higher, yeah, for sure.
yeah, even though I sold, I would still say that loads of people lost trying to sell this market, especially with the economic state of pound. I would be selling too, and I am selling, but you know, I'll be waiting.
Yeah.
See that weekly level right there, like it's no coincidence that it grabbed, highs and then start pushing back down.
Yeah.
Loads of people got into this buy, but like as soon as it finished above, they were like, "Oh, it's time to buy. It's time to buy. We're gonna rock it all the way next to the next weekly level, which is
Bit of a sticky one still.
172,593." But it started reversing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for those traders that did take sales, if they're not like at least break even or secured some sort of profit, or you know, good luck, I guess. Because obviously this momentum is great, but it could easily reverse.
If anyone's in the chat, can you let me know if we're lagging? Because I'm lagging a little.
Do I have to turn my PC on and? I don't think it's
Or,
even. I think it might be internet, to be honest. Yeah, you'll. Thank you, thank you.
or did someone say?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Alright, sound. Oh, well,
Fernando
that's
the Beast.
perfect. I'm lagging, but the stream isn't. That's just
Yeah, that
amazing.
works. How was
I don't mind.
How was yesterday? Did you
Me?
take any more trades? No, Fernando.
Oh.
Did you take any more trades or? Because I'm guessing you trade New York session, right? Or do you normally have work during New York session? Is that why you trade London?
New
Oil
York,
started
I'm
pushing
pretty
up.
sure it was him or Chris who said they get up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
I'm asleep
to
during New York.
do
Yeah, I thought so. Because he works kind of like, I think he works like nights
more.
or like,
Must have been Chris then.
yeah.
I mean, I rate it. Wake up for London, fuck NY, bro. Yeah, American, but it's like allow NY. I don't want it.
To be fair, for some reason, a lot of people do that though. I don't know what it is. A lot of people
It's
do.
London, bro. It's big. Everyone knows. Even Roger Banks started doing it. You know.
London is alright sometimes. It's alright.
London. I wasn't.
To be fair, I don't really have a trading session though.
Oh, well, you mean you got no fixed one?
No, not really. Like, obviously, it probably does line up mostly towards like New York and London,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say I have a fixed one.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is, guys, this is why you don't try and trade off one candle. Like, let's say, see, my strategy is I look for a liquidity grab, then I look for a rejection candle, then I buy. But I have special circumstances built into the plan. So it's like, if price has been in heavy momentum for so long, one candle isn't going to convince me to buy. Like, and if I did do that in a normal scenario, like the past couple of days, look at what would have happened. I would have been taken out already. Imagine starting the stream with a loss in the first 5 minutes. That's definitely not happened before. You know? But yeah, that's why I would never, do that. When price has been in momentum for this long, you need to wait for a little zigzag, a little consolidation, a little redistribution, if anyone knows what that is. Another liquidity grab, because it's probably going to happen. So I'm curious now. I want to see what this candle is.
But gold, here we go. We're coming to the level soon. Well, the highs, the previous highs. There's 3 highs that could be broken here. The liquidity grab.
Mm.
And I'm just gonna go for the safest one, which is at the very top. Could obviously extend my stop loss and that'll be fine, but it's actually not that big of a stop loss, you know.
I used to wake up at 4 a.m. for a straight month to watch Roger lives. Oh, you watched them too?
Oh wow.
I was dead throughout the day, but I've learned a good amount to trade on my own. Oh, same, man. I used to watch him all the time. But obviously I'm lucky because I wasn't like you waking up at 4 a.m. For us, his streams were like 11
1
a.m.,
o'clock.
12
1 o'clock,
p.m.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
is it? It was 1 o'clock or
It
something?
depended sometimes because time changes, but it was
Oh yeah, true.
roughly 12 to 2.
Yeah.
So during
Always
like,
a good.
yeah, it's not. We're lucky we're not in America then for those streams.
He lives in Canada, doesn't he? Surely he's closer than.
Yeah, but he said he has to wake up at 4 a.m.
Oh right, because he obviously trades his time at like what, set like 5, 4, I think.
Yeah, theirs is early.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure 5, 6.
Legend in the field, I would say.
Yeah, man. I would say he's perfect for learning price action, isn't he? Let's be honest. I reckon I learned a lot of my price action from him. which now it seems basic. If I was to try and teach it, I'll probably in my head be like, oh, I could easily teach someone price action. But I think watching him for all that time, it really ingrained it into my head to the point where now I do think it's easy. But maybe it's not easy for someone who's never done it before.
I don't know. I don't.
When I say
I can't really.
when I say price
pinpoint
action,
it.
I mean like explaining candles, wicks,
Right, right.
rejections, and all of this.
Yeah. I can't think of a thing, any specific thing he taught me. Maybe like
1 to 2
I don't
trades a
know.
day. Nah, everyone knew that anyway.
Two trade. I don't take just 2 trades a day. To be honest, I could take more.
Um,
I don't have a limit.
There's loads
I
of
just
things he
don't.
always said, like he repeated them. You know, trying to think
Yeah.
of what he said.
Well,
Risk what you kind of like afford to
Yeah.
risk. That's something that you don't care about. Guess that's something
Yeah.
he said a lot.
What's it called? Not control. What's it called? Well, his self control and what's it called? Discipline is really good. That's
Yeah,
what I would say.
that's true. It's a good
His risk
example.
management.
Yeah.
His risk management's really good.
Also, maybe something major that we haven't thought about is that our whole perception of what a trader is. I'm lucky. I don't know if you watched him that much back then, but like because it was near the start of my journey, I straight away knew what an actual trader does.
Yeah.
Whereas, let's say I didn't watch him and all I saw was Instagram and guys with flashy cars, this and that, I wouldn't have an actual idea of what traders do,
Yeah.
like a proper fixed idea. But whereas when I watched his streams, I guess sort of straight away you realize, okay, you're sitting on your hands for 2 hours. When the opportunity comes, you take it. Obviously, there's different versions of trading. I'm not saying everyone's like that, but compared to the whole flashy car thing and it's like this and that, is a good way of grounding me straight away.
I'm trying to look for the people that I watch first. The person I watch first. I'm trying to find him now.
Who's the very first person?
Yeah, I can still remember.
I think mine was J Take Profits. I remember I told you about him.
Definitely not
The
him.
guy even made music, bro. He's like 50 pips a day. Watch the money trip.
The trading channel. It was the first trading
okay.
video I watched, and you can see why. It got 1.82 million views. Like,
Okay.
I mean, 1.82 million subscribers. Like, they were gonna be in the top
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
was learning at the time. And then I watched Astro after a while. Watched Technical Tuesdays, and then from then on, I just made my own strategy, and then started watching just people that's learning at the same time. So I wasn't looking at education, but the people that's learning at the same time as I was. So basically, like Hannah Forex and Michael Bamba,
Yeah.
because I like knowing that I wasn't alone in the learning
Yeah.
development of my trading career. I would say trading career, I guess. Call it a career.
What's the 5 minutes?
And then yeah,
No top wick on the whole hour. What are the chances that this 15-minute is literally creating that bottom wick for the hour? And now we're gonna shoot up. What are the odds of such a thing happening in the markets today?
oh, I just realized. You know what? ICT's strategy of like entering thing is basically a head and shoulders pattern. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you what
yeah,
I mean.
I guess.
I'll show you what I
I can
mean,
imagine
man.
what you mean.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize that until
I mean, I can
until
literally
now.
draw it on screen right now. I get what you mean.
Oh, let's see.
There's this, and then this is the resistance or liquidity. Wait for the retest of the thing.
And then break of the low.
Yeah, I guess.
No, it's yeah, same but kind of different. So you would want a steep. You want it to break the low on the left, I think.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's just take this one then.
Yeah, that one.
Breaks
Yeah,
the
that would
low,
work.
comes back. Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, exactly. It's
That's
basically
an
head and shoulders.
interesting way of looking at it.
I was like, well, I was drawing it. I was like, why? It was like, oh, he's looking for a head and shoulders pattern,
Have
right?
you just cracked the head and shoulders?
Bro. No, we just cracked ICT.
Oh, wait, he's just doing that.
Yeah, he just entering on head and shoulders patterns all this time, and
Oh no.
we didn't even know. Now you guys know.
Told you.
The four people watching right now, you guys know how ICT works now. You're welcome. I simplified ICT for you. If that doesn't deserve a subscribe and a like, I don't know what will. I'm joking, by the way. Don't just look for Head and Shoulders and enter. It's just a joke.
He's being 100% serious.
It's a joke.
100% serious.
Although you can let me know how it works, and then if it starts working for you, then I'll start doing it too. Simple enough. Why look for complicated order blocks and stuff and just you enter a Head and Shoulders, right?
It's the legendary. I'll show you one way of entering, guys. You see this here? I'm sure you all recognize what this is. This is the letter W from the alphabet.
Ugh.
You see, when you see this pattern formed and price comes to the previous low, it has to complete the letter. So you buy.
It has to. It always does.
It just has to complete the letter, so you buy, and then it always works out. Yeah. I'm gonna find a perfect example right now. Watch.
I'm gonna find a perfect example.
The first example I go to. Watch this. Hindsight is real. 2022.
This guy, man.
Look at this. Look at this example here. You see this here?
I can see one straight away.
It came to the bottom.
Straight away.
Didn't reach this, but we can imagine it did.
Even in hindsight, you can't think of
it finished the W. It's crazy. Are you mad?
Oh jeez, man. Oh jeez.
But yeah, it looks like we might actually get a W now, which is funny. I might actually think about buying now.
I remember someone actually said that seriously in a video where they were like, the only pattern you need is M and W. I'm like, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now?
I reckon if you combine it with a key level and you picked your key levels well, it could work a lot of
Just
the
say
time.
double top, man. Just say double bottom,
Yeah.
double top.
Yeah.
Call it a day if you really want to go that way. If you want to go that route, call it a double top, double bottom. Same thing with smart money concept. Just call it Head and Shoulders and call it a day. To be honest,
Yeah.
call it a day.
Let's see, what do we react to?
Fibonacci, I would say just put a VWAP on there instead of a fib. It always lines up with 61.8 anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if I can prove it here. Let's see. Where can I put my... Okay, maybe not perfectly, but it does line up a lot. I mean, this one would have worked. People buying gold at 1640 fib works really well. They're making bank right now, so good job on them. See, I don't know why fibs work though. Like, what is the reason why fibs work? It's more of a self-fulfilling prophecy rather than actual.
It's the law of nature. Do
In seashells.
Do you not remember learning it? Like
Seashells,
yeah,
mate.
Seashells, leaves. That's, I'm pretty sure, the concept. Mainly, it's really about discount. Let's just be honest. It's just
Also,
the fact that the banks, institutions, they want a better price. That's all it really is. And then I feel like it just happens to line up with the 78, 60. Even if it does, I've never tested it for myself, but
You could eyeball that, man.
yeah, I think it's more so just about getting a cheaper price or a better premium.
Just
price.
get, yeah, and I think it's more like it systemizes your entries rather than just get like, you know, what's it called, eyeballing the entry, which is 61.8 or something. I guess.
You get reaction, yeah.
Also, did you know about the astrology thing?
What, the moon and the stars?
Yeah, like, and how someone actually tested the currents of a river compared to trading the S&P 500. I forgot his name, but someone actually tested it and they said there was no correlation. So it was quite funny. He went all his way to test the currents of the river and what's it called, and testing the S&P if there's any correlation, just to prove those astrology traders wrong. It's hilarious.
Alright, guys, if the next candle wicks down and then starts to push up, then I'll enter. Otherwise, this is a risky trade. I don't want to enter it. If it wicks down first and starts to push up and break the high, that's when I'll look to enter.
Yeah, fibs, I mean, I used to use fibs, right? But I just don't get why they would work on trading. There's no, like, I don't know, there's no sense to it, really. Obviously, no offense to those fib traders, but like, if it's working for you, it's working for you. But I just don't see how it works and what's the really reasoning behind it. Besides, obviously, getting a discount on price. what's that like trading World Cup called?
I think it's exactly that. The Trading
Is
World
it?
Cup.
I thought there was like a name for it, like a Robins World Cup or something. No.
There's different ones.
Uh, should I enter? I'll enter maybe next year. I feel like I'll be ready next year.
Hmm.
I don't think I'll beat the top traders because those I think those people are absolutely just cracked.
It's just some guy. There's some guys from China who are just ruthless.
I feel those people are
Japan.
cracked. 300% returns.
Yeah, in a year. But I don't think there's a limit on your risk. I'm pretty sure.
No, there isn't. No. But I'm pretty sure you can top up your account as well if you need to.
Yeah.
If you need to cover margin, because I'm pretty sure a lot of these people do cover their margin calls a little bit. Yeah, if you guys ever like start like wondering and struggling, thinking about, oh, could I ever make money from trading, or like, is it really actually possible? Then, um, go on this website of worldcupchampions.com, and you can see the top traders making 300% like in a year. If you can't make at least like I don't know 20%, 30%, then although this guy's ahead of the curve right now, 302, he's like 40 ahead of the other person.
Damn.
Australian traders, mate, they're built different. China's fallen off in this.
China's fallen off.
China's fallen off.
China
Mate.
has fell off.
They're not here. They're not here anymore.
You heard it here first, guys.
Asia's fallen off altogether, mate. It's all US and basically Europe. No UK though. This guy Patrick Neal from Germany, 94% this year or last year in Forex. You can see that Forex you don't make as much returns as the other ones though. It's pretty clear to see.
Well, we need to change that. Maybe it's some sort of. There's too many pussios trading forex. Who knows? Maybe the forex guys are just risking less.
Yeah, I'd be ahead of the 2018 trader.
Really?
Yeah. 2018 trader that won World Cup FX trading champion in Japan. I would be ahead of him.
What did he get?
51%.
Yeah.
Heck, yeah. What are you
I
doing?
think I remember looking at those figures. I was like, what?
Are you okay? You kid. Should have entered then when I was 16, I think.
I made 50% in a day. What do you mean?
2006, 18% in Forex. Wow. Wow.
That must have been. Oh, yeah, let's not forget. Maybe there's some sort of leverage cap.
Oh, back in the yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah, because I think now it's a lot more accessible. But
Not in the US. What do you guys do in the US, Fernando? Like, what do you do in the US? Because obviously, like,
I see it.
you have a margin, like not a margin. You have a leverage cap, don't you? Like, or you're not even allowed leverage. I'm pretty sure. That's a rule in the US, right? Leverage isn't allowed. It didn't make a bottom width, did it?
No, I haven't entered.
Yeah, it didn't make a bottom width, unfortunately.
Hmm.
How do you like trade without like leverage? Especially in Forex, because in Forex you really have to buy like 50,000 at least of each currency just so you can make a little bit of, a little bit of move.
Yeah.
That's what, 0.5 lot?
Wait, what are you on about?
Like, well, you can't really buy $50,000 or something worth of a currency pair
Well, yeah.
without leverage, unless you have 50,000 in your account and you're just using the entire thing every single
Yeah.
time. So that means you can only take one trade at any given point. 0.5 lot max.
To be fair, I still don't fully understand the whole leverage thing. I'll be honest.
I
I
can't.
don't see why you can't just actually buy the amount you're buying. I get how it makes profit because if you only bought, let's say, £100 worth and price is literally moving up a pip's worth, that's where you make your money. But I don't understand how the whole thing works. That's me being 100% honest. I haven't
What
looked
do you
into it
mean?
that much.
In which sense, though?
As in, let's say I get why you have to have the leverage.
Yeah, but how it works.
It's how it actually works in terms of making you money because I don't know.
So basically,
That's what
like,
I'm
let's
gonna say.
say
I don't want
that
to be dumb, but I'm being honest.
I
So,
would try. It's easier to explain it if there's a whiteboard, but you're currently in a trade,
yeah, or about to take trade.
about to take a trade. So I'll try to explain it later on and what I think I know about the leverage and how it works. But
To
obviously,
be
anyone in the
fair,
chat who knows exactly what it does and
yeah.
explain it properly, then let us know.
To be
But I'll
fair,
explain
it'll probably get cleared up in a YouTube video. I just need to go and watch the YouTube video. That's it. Not to sound unprofessional, guys. Forgive me.
We don't know everything. Well,
That's the
don't.
thing that I feel like I should know it, all of it.
That's the issue, isn't it?
That's another, like, it links back to the whole issue with the breakout trades or the candle trades. It's like, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would have to go back to Baby Phipps, so
There
my
you
notes.
go. Do you agree though, Fernando, when I say like we should know that stuff? It's like in school, you know how you learn the basics and it's glued into your head. I feel like we should be the same, whereas that stuff you don't even stutter when you're saying it, it's just glued into your head.
You're basically taking a loan out. That's what leverage is. You're basically taking a loan out from your broker
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
to buy the amount of the amount of currency pair that you're looking for. Let's say you have a one lot, right?
Yeah.
And you only have 10,000 in your account. You don't have 100,000. A one lot is 100,000 contracts basically. You can't buy it without leverage. So if you have a 10,000 and you have 500, 1 to 500 leverage, which is quite rare nowadays, to be honest. I think only IC markets offer it now or something. But
What, the 1 to 500?
yeah,
I think theirs is
um,
100 now too, you know.
is it?
I
Well, it's
think
because it's
so.
dropping. Because leverage is very, it's quite
Yeah,
risky
I
to some
remember a while ago, was it 2020 or 2021? They were talking about banning leverage or something like that in
UK has a 1 to 30 leverage
Yeah,
illegally.
I remember reading that thinking, shit, what am I gonna
Any
do?
broker in the UK only has a 1 to 30 leverage, but obviously you can get like brokers out seas and
Yeah, that's the
go for
thing.
one.
Eventually, like, it
So
doesn't really
yeah,
matter.
so if you have 10,000 in your account and you have a 1 to 500 leverage, you have $5 million of buying power, right?
Mm,
So that ways you can actually execute your one lot trades. That's how it works basically. But you won't be able to execute it because you don't have enough money.
yeah.
It's like buying a house and you have £50,000 and
Okay.
it's a £500,000 house. Then you can't really buy it. But if you use the bank's money, you can because they're going to give you the remaining of the money to do it.
Mm,
The issue with that is your position only needs to go down 10% and then you lose your account. Obviously, in the house scenario, but in trading scenario, it's different because you can change the amount of lots and the stop loss you're putting into your trade. The thing I can't explain is calculating lot sizes. I know how to do it, and I know how to do it manually, but I can't explain it because I don't know how to explain pip value. Like, what does pip value mean to someone that doesn't know what trading actually is?
that's where.
Oh, I know what it is. It's how much it costs you per lot every time it moves by a pip. That's what pip value is.
Yeah,
I think I just cracked my
that's the most basic. Yeah, some.
I think I just cracked my own case there.
That's it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm done. I can't believe I don't know that. Jeez. You learn that every day is a school day. Realistically, though, do you really need to know what leverage actually means as a trader?
You don't need it to be profitable. It
No.
just depends on how much pride you take in your
Hey,
work.
he's back.
Who's it new?
No,
I thought it was new.
unfortunately not. He's not back
Ahmed,
yet.
hello, hello. Good to see you again. That's funny. He said the exact same thing as
Yeah.
Fernando. Are you guys collaborating?
Yeah, but it's a collab, bro.
What's popping?
Bilal said he was gonna try to get here today, but I think he overslept potentially. I don't blame him,
Yeah,
man. It's very early.
I was on the phone to him yesterday. He had football yesterday, so I
How
doubt.
did he?
I doubt. I don't know. He might try. Let's see. We buying
Not
yet?
yet. Not yet. We're
No, no,
waiting.
no, not yet.
We're waiting.
No real confirm, to be honest. There was, but it's in the middle of nowhere after such a downtrend. I don't like it at all.
Please charge the battery.
Oh, my
It's low.
speaker.
Charge the battery. Such a seductive voice, man. What the hell? Where's it from?
Chinese speakers are always like that, aren't they?
That's true.
Hilarious.
I always remember the Bluetooth. Every single Bluetooth.
Yeah. I normally listen to like headphones or like earphones, but mine's in the car, unfortunately. So I was listening to music there. Actually, Spotify on my piece on my laptop. That'll do.
UJ pushing up. Oh yeah, that reminds me. GBP USD. What's it saying? Oh,
Don't know what
looking
GJ's
very
doing.
different for once to GJ.
Would you say that?
GU.
It's still pushing down. Still same movement, just different area, I guess. It
Yeah,
hasn't.
I mean, it's normally a lot more similar though, let's be honest.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
Look,
What's happening with
look at-
GJ?
GU, literally, it's ranging. GU's crashed down. Sorry, GJ's crashed down. GU hasn't done much.
Yeah, true. Go GJ 1 hour, and then you can see that it looks more like GU.
Yeah. Ahmed,
GJ 1 hour.
what are you thinking on GJ? Or you just
Don't
only
know
trading-
what GJ doing. GJ's grabbing that liquidity on the left there.
Yeah, well, it has grabbed liquidity. It's just a matter of
If we
will we
push
get an
back, yeah.
instant push back up, or are we going to range for a little? Not in a rush for trades, to be honest. I already had 4 this week, but obviously if I get my confirmations, I'll be buying. I'm getting a lot of buy signals. Okay. Have you got the spider sense? Or the signals like?
Does-
What do you mean, like confirmations?
No, bro. You mean signal groups are saying buy.
Maybe it's saying that. I thought that first, but then I don't know.
That was a joke.
Hopefully, this is the only signal group you're in.
Signal group? What signal group? Where? Oh, he did mean signal group.
But I didn't trade to push up yet. Okay. You see, look. Let's imagine I did buy here, right? I probably would have moved to break even, and I would now be being tapped out at break even already. Is that the sort of trade you want, or do you want the quality trades?
No, that's the trade we want, bro. We want trade
Personally,
even
I want a
trades.
trade. But GJ hasn't been doing it recently, but I prefer trades that go straight into profit and keep staying in profit. They don't bounce around. But let's see, there's 30 minutes about to close.
S&P has skyrocketed, you know. They've done alright there. S&P's recovered a little bit.
What brokers do you all use? I use IC Markets. Marks on
Link in the
FTMO.
description. Joking, it isn't. It isn't. I use FTMO. I also have IC markets as well. As
Guessing
again,
you-
link in the description. I'm joking. Relax.
I'm guessing you use the same, or do you use Vantage? You say you're watching Wicks Don't Lie, or you're watching Dominion Markets.
Traders Domain, you mean, as well?
I mean Dominion.
That's TEDS, isn't it? Traders Domain.
Oh, yeah, is that still running? Maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it. Maybe.
Oh, I'm pretty sure soon they can execute on TradingView. So everyone that uses Traders
Really?
Domain, yeah. So everyone that trades
No way.
that streams on Trading Domain, right? Or like that, like they can execute on the chart, so they have no excuse
Oh wow!
of executing live on the stream.
I might have to switch
But-
to that then.
So yeah.
Ted making big boy moves, yeah.
Well, it's problematic for those people that don't actually execute trades, I'll say.
Well, yeah, there you go. But-
Because they're going to be like, oh, why don't you just execute on TradingView? They're going to be like, oh, it's
Yeah.
not the same. Which is not. To be fair, it's not the same to execute on TradingView, but yeah. It's funny. Anyways, yeah, Trading Domain is moving up in the world. I mean, Ted's been around for so long.
Yeah.
What about you, man? What about you?
Alright.
What broker do you use?
If
It's a big bullish
Alright,
candle.
if this candle wicks down and then starts to break the high, I'll enter. I want it to
IG.
wick down first. I want it to wick down first.
IG Live, that's a good one.
Properly. Yeah, I've heard
you
of
watch-
that. That looks
Do you
good.
watch Sean Lee? Have you watched Sean Lee? Because Sean Lee uses that too. Well, he used to. I don't know if he does anymore.
He must know.
I'm
who
pretty
Shawnee is.
I'm pretty sure IG Live was one of the things that he did for 5k to 120k or something. Nah. Well. Who else uses IG Live?
Alright,
then?
guys,
I
it's
don't.
wick down first. Momentum seems to be there. Once it breaks the high, I'll be looking to buy.
So if it wicks down, and it reverses back up,
Once
you're
it
saying it's
once it breaks this high here, I'll have my stop loss below the low. Actually, no, not below the low, like 10 pips probably, 2 pips below the low. And I'll be entering on the break of the high.
Why is it important for you to see a wick to the downside?
Just because you normally get a wick to the downside, so if you don't get it, then
Just
probably-
probabilities.
it's probably going to come back and do it.
Right. Okay. Got you. I was
If
just
you
asking.
go back, to people watching at least, look
Yeah.
at how many candles have wicks. Alright, I've bought. Stop loss is... Sorry, 2 pips below the low. 8.5 pips. Big boy stop loss. Literally just trying to catch this momentum.
Pre-London Open as well, so it could potentially reverse. So yeah, this might be a good shout. This is a good shout. I mean, even to break even as soon as that liquidity. I have 2 brokers because I can't trade
Yeah,
gold and
as
IG.
soon as it hits the 1-to-1, I'm moving to break even.
I thought so.
The runner TP will be around 169,500. Should be good.
Sure, there's some good brokers out there. Try IC Markets. I don't know if you can use it, but IC Markets has a raw spreads. I mean, commission obviously is a they're gonna charge you commission, but they got raw spreads. To be fair, they got better spreads than FTMO, I think. So I'm getting finessed by FTMO. I remember one of my GA moved up to 170 pip, well, not 17 pip spread one time on FTMO, and I got tapped out of my position. It was nowhere near. There you go, 1-to-1 soon, boys.
Alright guys, moving to break even now. About to close half. Yeah, so secure break even already. Let me make that clear.
If the 15-minute finishes above that liquidity level, to be
There
honest,
we
that
go.
would be
It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
yeah, it was
That's
good.
break even, guys. It's worth a try.
I was gonna say if they finish above into that liquidity level, it was a good signal to continue buying. To be honest, that's
Yeah.
how I buy in US 30.
I'll give my reasoning for why I tried to catch the momentum.
Gold crashed for short-term crash. It's a big move, but
Guys, can I get a W for world's fastest break even?
you got 50%.
And by the way, guys, I make sure I'm no, there was no partials taken. I make sure I put it a little above break even so your commission doesn't end up making it a losing trade. By the way, just to be clear.
Because commissions do take a big chunk.
Yeah,
Especially if you're a scalper.
that's it.
Can I get a W's in the chat? Don't worry, I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, obviously we prefer winning trades, but I don't know.
I got you.
The reason I was trying to catch the momentum was yesterday, like I was saying earlier, I missed this buy trade because the momentum was so heavy that price just kept pushing up. And what we usually see is the current day follows on from the previous day. So I assume the same thing's going to happen, but let's see what happens. Maybe my stop loss was just a bit too small. Or I missed this initial entry here. Let's see what happens.
Curious. Let's see what happened to US 30. It's all day in.
Safe FX. I haven't heard of that.
Safe Moon FX.
Safe
Yeah.
Moon.
Yeah.
20 pip spread. Jesus.
Wait, 20 pips. Are you sure it's 20 pips?
Fernando said,
200 pips. Well, 200 spread basically.
I'm guessing that's what he means, yeah.
Jeez.
Or maybe he really does mean 2 pips and he wants like tiny spreads and goals.
Yeah. Micro lot spreads. Yeah, that's more of a break and retest at this point, to be honest, if it does finish below. That's a break and retest if I've ever seen one. Probably gonna go down to the order block you were saying. That area. Below. Down below. Okay, gold, it looks like it could potentially be grabbing south side liquidity here. Which is fine. I'll just wait.
Also guys, I did actually take this. I'm not, that's it, the entry on screen. You see the arrows. I'm not, I was trying to think of a scammer who I know, but I couldn't think of any.
I'm not amming that.
There you go.
Oh, in other news, he changed Astro Effects YouTube channel to Ammon That YouTube channel. Pretty good. Pretty interesting news.
Oh.
Yeah. So Sean Lee's not there coming back ever again.
Oh man. I still want to meet Sean Lee. I want to.
We go Thailand then next
We
year.
need to go Thailand.
Thailand next year. He's probably gonna come back home at that point. Come back to UK. Nah, he hates UK. No way.
Saying that, I still need to go Pakistan for my cousin's wedding, but apparently these fake vaccine certificates, allegedly, I don't know. This was an imaginary thought. Apparently they cost like 500 quid. So mad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure to get them like an NHS one as well. It's probably expensive.
Yeah, spenny.
You know what's free? Getting a real one. Oh,
Yeah.
imagine that.
Oh, I could never imagine. Imagine.
Yeah, it could potentially go up if once London volume arrives.
You know what? It's probably gonna take me a while before my trades on stream fully match my trades on backtesting, because it is different when you're live
Oh yeah.
and you got people watching you. It's actually very different.
You'll get used to it.
I'm just
You got eyes.
Yeah, I'll get used to. I don't care in the moment, but I'm saying it probably is affecting my trades. If you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm thinking on my backtesting, would I have entered here?
You have entered the first one, I reckon, just because you're
That's-
like, oh well, there's no repercussion.
That's it. So it's like,
And then
I'm sure if I go back in my backtesting, this is an entry I've taken many times.
Yeah.
That's
You
not
also
me.
go like, yeah. You also go like, oh, like I can also enter the next one anyway, so it's fine. But
That's
here,
it,
you're
yeah.
limited. You're very limited to 2 trades, so like you're like, nah. never
Yeah.
mind, I won't do that.
See, guys, this is why. Wait, let me put on my Roger Banks. I haven't got any glasses here. But
He's got glasses.
I don't know why I said that. I was gonna put the sunglasses on me. But
He's not Andrew Tate.
guys, this is why. No, he does. No, he has been wearing sunglasses.
Oh, does he?
in
Oh,
photos.
okay.
But guys, this is why you manage your risk. As soon as price moved up 5 pips, I don't know. I can't replicate.
That's not an
Canadian-
accent.
I
That's
can't replicate the accent, man. I can't do it. But
that's not it. I'll tell you that now.
yeah,
That ain't it.
it's tricky, man.
It
I've
is
got the
tricky.
Pakistani part right. I think it's the Canadian. Ahmed, you're from Seattle, bro. How's my accent? You're near Canada.
Crap. Just be honest, by the
Nah,
way. Let him know. Let him know, mate.
All right, guys.
It's like, bro, what are you trying to say? Hey guys, what's that? You're just softening
No.
your voice. You're not even putting an accent. You're softening your voice.
No, I am British Pakistani. I meant the. I'm British
British
Pakistani. I meant the Canadian part.
Yeah,
The accent.
you look Pakistan kind.
Oh.
Your accent is good.
Oh. All right. Come on, let me just kick Mark out the zoo.
How much you pay Ahmed? Huh? How much you pay him? How much?
It's a pre-made deal. The accent was planned.
Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to him.
2 signals.
2 signals. What's 2 signals?
Ahmed, what do you actually mean by that? Do you mean you're in a group and they're saying bye, or?
I reckon.
Do you mean like confirmations? What you know about?
If they're buying, I'm gonna be selling right now without a doubt. Full lots, full 2 lot sells. No stop loss if they're selling. If they're buying.
Yeah. Paid me 2 signals. I don't know what you mean.
He basically paid for 2 signal groups, basically, I think. Or paid me 2 signals.
Ahmed, you're gonna have to expand on this. You're gonna have to.
Oh, he paid you 2 signals. Right. You paid him 2 signals to say that his accent is good. Got you.
Okay. Sorry, we're being stupid there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pay me 2
I read
signals.
back in the chat and I was like, wait, what did I? Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. He's being dumb. Don't worry about it.
You were being dumb too, bro. Allow yourself.
Gee.
Where?
Are we dumb, brother? Yes.
Oh, where's it going?
Absolutely. Paid him 2 signals. What? 2 break even. It's crazy.
No, yeah.
Crazy.
Don't worry, brother. We're just getting started.
Yeah. Don't worry. New
That
York's coming
first
soon as
week
well.
has been alright.
New York's coming soon.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's gonna be like 4 o'clock for most of the people here. So
It's gonna be
very unfortunate.
Yeah, Mark's gonna be there playing Valorant.
I will be playing Valorant while trading.
He's gonna have EJ by his side.
Probably would. Just wait. I'll get to Radiant while trading. And every single time someone talks trash in like the game or starts becoming toxic, I'm like, bro, I just bought GJ. Shut up. Get toxic back at them. Anyone play games here? Anyone play PC console games? No, just me. No one's got time really nowadays. Anyone here in this chat are top hustlers, right? They know.
For sure.
They know they can't be playing games.
Ain't
They
got
know they have to
time
be
for games.
hustling. Unlike new. Oh, never mind. He plays Warzone. That Warzone's good.
I used to play Warzone and I was shit. I can't lie. I think I never played it enough to get good at it. It's one of them.
Overwatch 2, Apex Legends, any of that? No, just Warzone.
You any good at Warzone, Ahmed?
I need a carry.
Yeah.
I
We'll
do
get
need
the
a
Enigma.
carry.
We'll get the Enigma squad going.
LAN party. Fly everyone over.
Boy.
Don't worry, we'll do that. I'll organize that once we grow. Organize a LAN party and then trading seminar like everyone else does it.
Yeah. I think.
I've never been a gamer. Spent most of my time. Hey,
Oh really? Okay.
do a kickflip. Wait, I have a mini skateboard somewhere here. I don't know where it is, but I can do a kickflip on that. I can't. I used to be able to do an ollie.
Well, which one's an ollie?
Just a normal, basically, make your skateboard almost jump with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's the simplest way of explaining it. I used to be able to do an ollie, but that was the extent of my skateboarding.
Do you have a lot of like skate parks in America then? Because when you see it a lot in movies and stuff like that, there's always skate parks, even in YouTube videos.
In the UK,
With,
there's
with us, it's cages like for football.
yeah.
You get a lot of local cages. I don't think there's that many.
And there's like a basketball, basically like a thought, like
yeah, it's a mix.
afterthought,
Yeah.
basketball afterthought, basically,
It's
which
like a
sucks.
cage, which is like you'll have a basketball net, but mostly people play football there.
Just put an image up, man.
We can
It's
imagine
easier
it.
to explain.
So,
Yeah, true.
actually,
Yeah, but like,
to be
what
fair,
cage?
To be fair,
It's like an octagon? Start fighting in the cage?
yeah.
UFC cage?
To be fair, we're streamers now. Let me get this up. My excellent producing skills.
You're lacking for me, to be honest. I don't know what it is. Oh no, it's because I'm hearing your voice ahead of time because there's no delay on
Okay.
Zoom. Skateboard is big here, especially in California. Every city has a skate park nowadays. That's sick, to be fair. Skateboarding
Yeah.
isn't as big here, to be honest. I can't lie. It's not as big here. In there, you probably could ride a skateboard to school here.
It's like this.
No, you probably get made fun of by some of your peers.
What if you skateboarded?
Yeah, skateboarding to school. Because like it's not common. It's very uncommon, and people obviously
Yeah.
don't like that.
I mean, scooters you'd have to would, but I don't know. Skateboard, I feel like it depends on the person if you're getting taken the piss out or not.
True.
Probably depends. But yeah, you see these cages here. It's like you basically have these on every. what, let's say 3 or 4 in every city. Obviously, that's in our small city. We've got like what? I can't give a figure. About 4 or 5 cages in the whole city.
I can ride a skateboard and I can ride a what's it called, a ripstick. If you search up ripstick as well, RIPSTIK, I can ride one of those.
A rip
It's
stick.
yeah, I think that's a brand though. I'm pretty sure, but I think it's called a waveboard. But yeah, put ripstick
Yeah.
on.
So when you say you grew up skateboard, is that like, well, most of my time? Would you just
Yeah,
like
one
be
of those.
would you be chilling in the skate park like most of the day, go get food? Because I guess mine was similar with the cage, but then when we came back from the cage, we jumped straight on the PlayStation. So mine was a mix, to be fair. It was a mix of gaming and football and this and that. Shopping.
Looking back at it, that wasn't actually that hard to ride or to learn. To be honest, you just got to keep moving.
How big is this? Like,
Not that.
Rip.
Well, a little bit bigger. Well, as in like how popular are they? Not very. I just learned how to ride it.
skateboarding every day. That's pretty sick, to be fair.
Yeah.
You're not a Gen Zer, let's just say that.
He says he's 22, isn't he? He's 22.
Yeah, I think so. He's like our age, really.
Here, you'd probably be cycling with your friends around.
Yeah, I know. I feel like if he was here, he'd be playing football. He's just.
Yeah, no, but you also take bike rides everywhere. Though. That's the thing. You just
Oh yeah,
ride your bike.
You do that here
But I
as
think
well.
that
Yeah.
I think that's the thing in America as well. People do that as well. You just ride around with your friends and just do nothing and cycle.
Yeah.
Never did that because I can't lie. I never really. I was like, why? Why would I
What?
assert physical effort just to hang out?
Oh.
Can we just chill at a park, please? Every time my friends would organize a ride, I was like, nope.
Not
Now
for
it's
me.
driving, so I'm like, yeah, okay, fine, we can do that.
Yeah.
Is it in America you can drive at 16 or something? Or was it even younger?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 16. It's quite young. No, it's 16. I mean, saying that here, I'm pretty sure it's 17, isn't it?
No? Is it?
I swear I was driving.
Yeah, it's
at
17. It
I
is
was
17. Yeah, it's 17. No, I think it's 14, you know. It might be 14 in America, you know.
Don't say
Crazy. But it might be.
I have seen in movies, like, I always talk
What's
about
the legal driving age in America?
I always talk about movies because obviously I've never been to America, but in the media you always see like everyone turning up to high school in cars, and you got
Yeah.
that one cool kid with the cool car or whatever.
16 with a permit, right. Okay, it is 16.
Right.
Is it 16? Is
So-
it 17 in UK?
And I'm pretty sure their driving test is a lot easier to pass. From what I've heard,
Yeah,
From-
I mean,
from what
Yeah.
I've heard, they just drive you around, take you to the stop or something like that.
yeah, 17 is when you can start learning to drive in the UK. To be honest, it's not that bad then. I thought it was 14 when you like start driving, and I was like, I don't know if
Imagine.
I trust 14-year-olds to
Imagine.
drive.
To be fair, in Pakistan you get like 10-year-olds driving motorbikes around.
Crazy thing is that you
11
and you
cars.
can't you can't drink till 21 as well. I don't get the drinking law in America. It's 21 years old.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, Germany, they've been drinking since birth, or like some country like that. I know I think drinking age there is 16 in Germany. But here you can drink. I think at 16, as long as you get a meal with your family, you can drink one drink,
I heard something like that, to be fair.
like beer or cider, with a meal. That's one of the weird rules. One fish and chips and a beer.
Is that the meal, yeah? Is that what people are getting?
Probably, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy? I just realized as well. So going one part of America to another, like it can take up to like maybe like an hour. That's basically from UK to France. It's a whole different country, but they're
Right.
basically all one country. That's the crazy thing. How big
Right.
America
What
is.
do you mean it takes 1 hour, you said? 10 hours?
So I don't know what I think like I don't know. Let's see. Flights from California to Texas, let's say.
Yeah, America, bro. It's like,
It's massive.
you got so much to do in America. You don't need to leave the country.
Honestly, it's insane. It's basically like traveling Europe. 3 hours and 8 minutes from
Yeah.
California to Texas, right? Flying. Meanwhile, here
That-
to another country,
yeah.
which is like France, right? 1 hour.
Yeah. Like
It's
from here, you can get from like the middle, just below the middle of the country, which is like Worcester, let's say, to the
in 3 hours.
to the top of the country, Newcastle, in like 4 hours.
Drive.
Yeah, like no, like
Not
driving.
flying, driving.
Well, there you go. So it's like
Yeah. Yeah, and flying to like a completely different country like Paris is France, sorry, is 1 hour.
America's
It's just
wham.
crazy how big
Oh,
America is.
you know what's really interesting though? Have you seen the world map with actual sizes? Have you ever seen that? I know
Nah.
you're googling it now, but
Yeah, I see it now.
like basically, apparently the normal world map we see, they've
It's a bit distorted.
shifted it for the shape or curvature or something like that.
Yeah. So, Africa looks very small, but it's actually massive.
It's actually massive. So one
Yeah.
minute, actual world map size.
Look at Europe; it's so tiny, man.
Yeah,
Europe's
and
so
then
small.
and if I remember correctly, Britain's a lot bigger, or
I
Britain's
wouldn't
bigger
say
than
that.
what you think. I don't know why
Really?
why
Nah,
that's
it's
not
tiny as hell, mate.
thumbnail.
Geography lesson for you guys. Geography.
Yeah, I think USA isn't that big compared to what. It's still big.
What do you
but-
mean? It's massive. We just
Right,
talked about it. 3 hours to get to a different part of the country. The country, not the continent. Well, it is a continent.
It's this one, isn't it? This is the one. Come on, man. Just want a good map. Am I asking for too much?
Truth lie. There you go.
What?
I scroll up and you see the truth and lie thing.
So this one. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it?
I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, check this out. Look how small USA looks compared to Africa. Europe looks tiny.
Yeah.
France is massive.
Italy's pretty big.
Yeah, I used to think China was actually small. And the more you look at it, look. According to
To
this,
be fair, I always knew China was massive, but the thing is, I don't think they have many like areas you can really
Yeah,
live in.
I
It's
guess
too
so.
mountainous.
yeah, it's probably like Russia, isn't it? A lot of it's just inhabited.
Yeah.
But look, it's bigger than America. And you know what's one thing I only realized like when I grew up properly, I always used to look at the map and I never truly realized that China, Russia, and America,
They're so close to one
they're
another.
right next to each other.
Yeah.
Everyone in the chat right now, don't tell me you didn't think the same thing. They're right next to each other. You don't even realize from looking at
That's
the
why
map.
when they have beef, it's a bit scary,
Yeah,
right? It's because they can just literally like
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
missiles at each other and no, like.
That's it, because I used to wonder, they got all this beef, but they're so far from each other. Then one day you
Yeah.
sit there and you realize, wait, hold up.
Wait, I could just walk over.
Bro, they're right next to each other. Let me.
Poor Canada's like literally in the middle of it,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Like.
What's it called?
Poor
Alaska,
Canada.
bro. Alaska's just caught in the middle. Like, what's going on?
Unfortunate, man.
What is it? Russia, China, USA map. It's crazy when you think about it. No wonder there's all that Cold War tension that they were on about.
Why can't we all be friends,
See,
man?
These are the things they need to teach you in school. No one taught us this.
Why? What's that useful for?
Bro, it's very useful. Think about the whole Cold War, right? You never really
Yeah.
understand the impact until you realize how close these are to each other.
Well, they're close, so we won't get affected. Basically, it's because they'll be fighting each other anyways.
Yeah, so you know,
They'll kill each other off. Yeah.
Britain's calm.
Russia's massive. Look at that. Russia's got 2 parts of the world. That's how big it is. Like the heck.
Russia
How's this-
is
how's this
wham.
fair?
Bro, Russia is wham.
How come they still want Ukraine, man? They have enough land. Do you know what I mean? Like relax. You got enough. You're
Putin's
big,
ruthless, bro.
bro. You're big as it is.
Putin is ruthless.
I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. So selfish.
If we
I'm
get-
not even asking
yeah.
for a part of land, and then here he is, massive
Yeah.
massive plot, and he's still trying to get beef.
Yeah.
If
What-
I die and
Yeah.
stop turning up to stream in a mysterious way, you guys know that Putin got me. Putin.
Have you seen Roblox Putin?
Nah.
You know the
Jeez.
wham Putin? I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh Jesus, what are we doing now? Now we're just typing up.
This, where's it gone, man? The wide Putin.
Jeez. Oh, he's white. He's whammed, you know.
Wasn't he like,
I-
didn't he serve in the army?
Yeah.
Something.
That's how he rose up in the ranks. I'm pretty sure. Bitcoin is still not doing anything. You know what? Pairs this week has been so dead. I can't lie.
I know.
Everything has
There's
been
no.
so boring, man. Trading has been the boringest thing ever. And I literally said on Discord, guys, prepare for this week. It might be amazing. Dead.
Former leader of the K. Oh wait, he was the leader of the KGB. I didn't
Oh,
know
is
that.
it?
Isn't that like the Secret Service, Special Forces unit?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that.
but
That
it's
elite, it's that elite military secret thing.
This
I
guy
think
is a legend.
he walks funny too. It's quite.
Can you see?
He walks funny, man.
It's interesting. He talks about how there's a video of him saying. He talks about the U.S. government. He talks about how at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's in charge. The same guys in black cloaks come and tell them what to do. Putin actually said this, which is funny.
Not Trump. Some people would say not Trump. Trump did
Yeah,
whatever the hell
I've
he
seen
wanted.
all of that stuff. But I thought when you think about it, surely they would get to him just like they got to everyone else.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, what's stopping them from going to his house and doing whatever?
Security. I
Yeah,
guess.
but, I mean,
I
when
mean,
you're the most powerful people in the world, like.
he's pretty up there too. I mean, he was the president and he had billions. I mean, he was up there too, one of the most powerful. I would just say, but yeah.
No, when I say that, I mean like
Anyways,
the Secret Service themselves. Surely they're run by these black cloaks, quote unquote.
Maybe again, I don't believe in that.
Guys,
stuff. I
one
can't
day
lie.
I'm gonna find out if that stuff is true, and I'm gonna
yeah.
talk about it on the stream. Then I'm gonna die, and then we'll
I personally
see.
don't believe in stuff like that, like people controlling everything behind the scenes.
Thing is,
Like,
as I get older, I sort of believe less in it, but more at the same time. It's hard to describe it. I believe more in the fact they want to do it, but the whole ideas of the people in cloaks, that's less. Obviously, that's more childish, isn't it? It's
I think
but-
people, I think people in general are too dumb to do that. I don't think anyone's smart enough to really control everyone behind the scenes
that's
without
just a
getting
lie.
without
You
getting
can't really
caught.
say that.
Without getting caught.
You
I
can't
don't think
say
anyone's
people are
smart
too
enough to do it.
dumb because I feel like if they've been in power for that long, they're smart. They've got to be smart. But
I don't
like
know.
I said, guys, we're gonna find out one day when we get into those rooms. I'm gonna ask around.
If there are rooms, that's the
We're
thing. If
gonna
there
find
are
out.
rooms.
Yeah, we're gonna find out if these guys have souls or not. Are they empty on the inside?
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna
lizard
say to
people,
KSI, did you have to do some bad things to get
lizard people.
to stay where you are? Have you had to do some things? What's going on, KSI?
I just yeah.
I don't. The thing is, like, I'm a lot less like that now because I realized if you think too much conspiracy, if you think of too many conspiracies, it gives you a bad view of success as well.
I feel yeah. That's as I was.
That's
gonna say,
it. That's
it's-
why I don't like. I've toned down a lot compared to the past.
I was gonna say if you do believe in stuff like that, then you're just basically
Yeah.
saying that you can't get successful by yourself, which is a bit sad.
No. I don't. I believe you can, but I believe to stay at that level, for example, like Jay-Z level, where you've got that much influence, you
Yeah.
have to make certain agreements and contracts where they
Yeah,
say.
I mean, yeah, but not with one group of body. It's gonna be like
That's what I'm
different
saying.
groups of bodies.
From
like,
what
that
I've
control
seen,
stuff.
they tie you in with certain ways where you don't even realize you're getting fucked over.
I mean, monopolies are a real thing, so I'm not, I'm sure people control certain things, but I don't think one specific group control everything, like you'd say. I just can't. It's like people aren't smart enough to control every single thing I want.
Like I said, I don't know either. We're gonna find out one day.
I mean, the Matrix thing, like I can see, but I think Matrix, like when Andrew Tate talks about, it, I don't think he really speaks of it like I don't know though. I don't watch him, but I would say he more speaks of it as like the trap, right?
Oh yeah, no,
It's
I know
more of a
that.
trap,
I know that.
But that's why I mean, like if
I blame
anyone
my
says-
brother, bro, for me being like this. You know, when I was like 12 years old,
Yeah.
he said to me, "Bro, type in Illuminati backwards."
Oh
Dot
my
com.
gosh.
When I was
Oh
like
my
12
God.
years old, and he set me on this chain of events where I was just like, I would
Your
just,
brother is to blame, man.
I would just be praying in the mosque, thinking about, oh, the Illuminati, oh my God.
No
I
way.
would come back from school and I'm watching, oh, why Selena Gomez has sold her soul? I was like, what the fuck?
The thing is, more people
But-
probably believe in things, certain things like that.
but,
Than, there's more
yeah.
people like you than there are than me. I would say, like
Nowadays,
to some
especially,
extent,
yeah.
to some extent, that they believe in certain things like that.
But I think it's a good thing because it set me on a chain of events that led to me thinking differently from everyone else.
I
And
would
it
have.
allowed me to have certain ideas without feeling like.
You don't think it'd be different if you didn't see Illuminati and stuff like that?
No, I
No.
still. I think I've always been like that, but it's sort of.
There you go.
It's
You
hard
didn't
to
need that.
describe.
You didn't need your brother to screw up
No,
your
I'm not.
mentality
I'm
like
not.
that, bro.
I
That's what
don't
he
know.
did. That's what he did. It screwed you
Yeah.
up.
Now I've always been creative and all of that stuff. I'm just saying. I think it was good for expanding my mind at a young age.
Yeah.
I think he unlocked a certain part of my brain that a lot of people it takes them getting older to do. With me,
Yeah.
he did it at a young age. So I say that all he did was say type Illuminati backwards.
Your brother's a prick, you know. Hope you know this, bro.
Yeah.
Brother's a prick for doing that to you.
It's funny. Then every now and then they just say Illuminati, bro.
Oh my
You're just
goodness.
eating a samosa, a triangle samosa. It's like Illuminati, bro.
I don't know actually. Let's see it. Like I'm guessing.
It comes up with basically if you type in Itanimuli, which is Illuminati backwards.com, it takes you to the NSA website. But what's happened is apparently just some random guy attached that domain to their website. So
Of course.
that's all that. But conspiracy is actually a
Right.
negative emotion. You shouldn't delve in it too much because it's gonna stop you.
It sent me to a trail door leisure. I'm pretty sure now it's an ad thing now. So
Oh,
anyone
no.
who types
Yeah.
it, they get ad revenue for it. Crazy.
But yeah, focus on
Great.
yourself. Don't be skeptical too much. I say that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure every single stream so far we've argued about something to do with this. But
Not everyone. Not everything.
not every stream.
Not every stream.
It is entertaining though, guys. Be honest in the chat. It's entertaining too.
Depends. If they think it's weird and it's crazy, then you just. I mean,
It's-
to be, you gotta be somewhat crazy to be into forex.
Well, yeah. Let's be honest.
So,
But this is what I
don't
mean with the
know.
whole free thinking thing. It's like you gotta sort of think outside of the box to even be willing to look at forex. To
Really,
not
yeah.
sit there and be like, oh, what are people gonna say? What are people? I shouldn't start a business. I'm not like that, you know. Just to even take that step, you gotta be a little different.
No, you gotta be a little crazy to do forex because you don't actually know if you can make a full career out of it. Going into it,
There you
you
go.
don't know it. You don't know it.
That's
You
it.
don't know if you're gonna fail, succeed, or like or whatever. So you gotta be a little bit crazy, and I would.
Yeah,
So-
a little bit of an ego complex, like we were talking about yesterday. You need something.
I guess because you're thinking to yourself, "Well, I'm different than others. I can do things differently."
No, but that's not even the conscious thought you have. It's more so you see it, and it's not that you think you can do it. It's that there's nothing telling you can't do it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
I think
people,
you're-
the
yeah.
reason they wouldn't do it is because someone, when they were a kid, told them that they were stupid and they're dumber than everyone else, or like no one ever told them.
Who told you this, bro?
Not me. I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. I'm saying a lot of people.
Sounded like it came from the truth and from the deep, deep past.
Yeah. No, I'm
That's
the
what
other
it sounded
end. That's what I'm saying. I'm lucky because I was a quote unquote smart kid. But
Yeah.
in the UK, you literally get it's annoying because you literally get put into groups, don't you? Your top
That's
set.
everywhere. That's everywhere, though.
I
Actually,
I
yeah,
heard in
I think that's
America.
everywhere.
I heard in America they don't do it like that. Top group and bottom group. I heard everyone.
Nah, I
gets the
swear you
same.
do. I swear you have. It's because it like you can focus on certain students more, basically.
Yeah. No, I
You know what I
get that they do it in loads of places, but I don't know. I heard that in some countries they don't actually do it that way. But what I was saying was it's quite bad when you think about it. From a young age, you're being told you're in the bottom group. Imagine how that affects your psychology.
Probably doesn't. They probably just don't care. They're like,
No, it definitely does. When you
Nah,
get older,
yeah, it definitely does.
it definitely does.
Because I was in fifth set for English. I was in bottom set English when I first came
Yeah,
into the country because they didn't think I could speak English. But I learned English when I was waiting to go
Yeah.
into school, so I managed to learn it. And they were like, oh, by the way, you're gonna be bottom set, and I was like, what?
I would say you're an exception though, because there's exceptions, but that doesn't mean the rule's wrong in the first place. You know.
I do. I
So
mean,
I'm saying like fair play to you
yeah.
for doing it. I think you might be like an
Yeah.
odd one out there.
I could have been really bad at English, so they probably could have been. They probably would have been right, but
Yeah. Plus, remember, you already came from another country, so your mindset was a little bigger. You had something to prove already when you came.
nah, nothing to prove, mate. Just chilling, just vibing. You know the vibes.
I don't know how to explain it, but
Also, gold could be pushing back up here, so we've swept sell side liquidity here. Now we're waiting for buy side liquidity to be taken, so we got both sides now. After that point, we're just gonna go with the bias, and my bias obviously is sells because I see that VWAP getting perfectly rejected. Got that 3-pin formation as well, and I also have the overall bearish trend and bearish momentum of the market. So overall, my bias is sells. That's why I'm gonna keep looking for sells for gold. That was a quick explanation. Again, I need to stop explaining so quickly because they're like, "What did he just say? What did he say?"
What happened?
GJ looks like it's doing nothing. So
Yeah, I mean, we're getting a liquid W, so I might be buying.
Lickle W.
It's not because of the W, I'm joking, guys.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
We are getting a rejection and at London Open, so if we get a nice close, I'll be buying.
I'm now thinking of what reel I can post from this.
Oh, we got so many.
What can I
Is
post?
that starting today, by the way? Your reel today?
Yes, that's today. Yeah, of course. When should it start? Next week? Nah.
I was thinking yesterday, shall I message you? Bro, where's the reel, bro?
Screw you, bro. I messaged you at 5 o'clock in the
Exactly, it's 9 PM, bro. Where's the reel? What are you
Screw
doing?
you, bro. I'm not editing a video and finding a video, editing it in like an hour, less than 2 hours.
So you're gonna do like proper reels, as in get the cameras on, screen record?
I don't know. We'll see. Depends on it. You know.
Honestly, just, if you think there's an easier one, you might as well.
That's what I think. That's what I'm going for. Yeah. Just gonna go for the consistency now, to be honest.
That's it.
Full time trading is a lot of time to not be doing anything. Because realistically, like trading is 90% waiting, and then you execute for that, like or even 99% waiting, really.
Yeah.
You're, like just waiting and waiting. Seems like everyone's got a prop firm now, by the way. So I kind of don't want to do a prop firm anymore. Everyone seems to have one.
It's just getting started, bro.
It's like, well, I mean, like everyone's, as in like everyone's made their own already. You know what I mean?
I'm sure when Coca-Cola first became popular, 1,000 people came out with cola.
Yeah, look at them. None of them's good.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying the industry's just getting started. Like what? FTMO got popular within, like, in the last 2 years. It's only been 2 years. And prop firms have, to be fair, have existed before then too.
Yeah,
So
but
this
not,
is
not in the same as FTMO.
Yeah, this is the start of the online prop firm industry. I think
But like even Raja Ban took my idea of paying people that has, people paying salary while being on prop firm.
Yeah.
It's a good idea already.
That's what I mean. There's new ideas are still popping out like that. So imagine how many more ideas there are that we haven't thought of.
They haven't done the credit card yet. Credit card idea that I
Yeah.
had for prop firm, so that'll be alright.
That's
Be alright to execute on. Just gotta partner up with a bank.
Do you guys in the chat know what FTMO is, by the way? Because we keep saying it. We're guessing you do.
If
Especially
they're not trying to become funded, they have their own capital, but they still probably know what FTMO is.
I mean, it might. Who knows? It might not be that well known.
Oh,
I know it is, but it's a massive industry. They might not know.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
FTMO.
I'm sure everyone's gonna be like, yes. Somehow 6 people stayed throughout that entire conspiracy theory talk. I don't know how, and I don't know why you guys stayed for that.
My words are captivating.
No.
Our conversations are intellectual.
No, they're laughing. They're like, Psh, look at this guy.
Nah, they would have gone.
Look at this guy.
I see the likes on the stream.
And it's gone. And it's gone.
Don't worry.
FTMO is...
When you see me on Joe Rogan podcast, then you'll know this is where deal started. With him and Mark's dumbass conversations.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where they started.
Some dumbass random conversations.
Yeah, be like, oh shit, Deal's done some reading since then. What's going on? Which is funny.
Did you actually read?
I haven't read in ages, you know. You know what it is? I used to read bare books. Then one day I sat there and I said, I've read all these books, but what have I done with the information? I haven't really... Yeah, I've done some things like meditation, routine. I've got knowledge in my head, but now it's like... I looked at every problem of my life and I said, I know how to solve each and every one of these. I don't need books anymore. So now I can start reading again once, I've got new problems. But I thought right now...
Or hear me out. You can be proactive and read books in case a problem occurs.
Yeah, I would.
Or,
I would do that, but I literally don't have time right now.
alright, I was gonna.
If
Okay,
I had
fair enough.
time, I would.
That's a valid reason. Then.
So it's like when I was setting my, calendars and everything like that, I was like, okay, books are not my priority right now because
Yeah,
every issue I have right now, I know what I need to do to fix those issues.
true. But if you take an hour away from your sleep a day, that's an hour of reading every day.
Mate, I got 4 hours sleep today. Fuck you.
Oh, did you?
I love you, bro.
That
I
was
went to
aggressive.
sleep at 12, woke up at 4.
Brother,
So,
that was aggressive as hell.
yeah. Like I said, I got no sleep. What do you expect?
3 hours is enough, man. 3 hours is more than enough for sleep.
I feel fine, to be fair. I think at our age, you can get away with it easily.
Yeah, for sure.
You're living proof of that, I guess.
For sure we can, man. Who needs sleep anyways, right? Also, there we go. Gold has now pushed back up in this area. To be fair, this could be a buy opportunity as well. So we grab those lows. But the issue is, though, we didn't actually, Did we? Okay.
What?
Oh, yeah, we have broken temporary lows. So here, and then we just need to break these highs. And then we got the head and shoulders pattern.
Head and shoulders. Yeah, this candle here, if it closes strong, I will be looking to buy. But right now, it's looking like it's rejected the high. We do this.
For a gap, do you need a wick on the third candle or no?
No,
Subjective.
it just depends on the gap, if that makes sense.
Do you mean?
Well, what did you say?
It's like, on the void,
Yeah.
do you need a bottom wick on the third candle if it's a bullish one, a bullish void, right? Do you need
No, it doesn't matter. It's just
Doesn't
whether
matter.
there's a gap or not.
I don't think so. Momentum is kicking in for gold buys here. To be honest, I am kind of tempted to scalp gold buys. I can't lie. There's like order blocks above here, over here, voids that you can target. Basically, a deal strategy almost.
Yeah, you're targeting the block.
Mm.
Or even target the gap too. It depends what time frame you're on. I usually include a little bit of the gap into my order block.
Are you looking at gold right now? Look at gold 5 minute, and you'll probably see what I'm talking about.
Hold up. You trying to buy?
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
What? Move to break even 1664 and then just let it go.
Basically, if I was to, if I
Maybe,
bought
yeah.
already, 1664 break even, leave the rest to run.
Grab liquidity.
Although if you trust your bias, then you know what I mean. It's gosh.
Yeah, it's a techie one.
Yeah.
I think the next candle. Yeah, the momentum's there for this one.
Exactly.
And it's tapped into the block. I think it's gonna wick down and push up.
That's what I'm waiting for, the wick down into the... Basically, I'm waiting for this 5 minute to finish, right? And then wick down to potentially build like 1661, 900 or something like that. And
Yeah.
then probably enter the stop loss below this low. Because once that low is taken, we could expect some sort of liquidity like further down. Like to grab liquidity further down to here. And then, yeah. Like, again, I use structure as stop loss, not candles.
Yeah.
And obviously, since I do expect buy side liquidity to be taken, then my overall targets will be above 1675273.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna give this buy a second chance now. So once this candle
Screw.
closes, and this high gets broken of the previous candle, not on this one, this candle here, 1689. Is that 99? It should be 99. Once that gets broken, I'll be entering. Stop loss most likely below the current candle that forms. But I'll decide that on the spot, to be honest. And again, end targets will be... let's see. Yeah, 169. We'll do 169. Probably 169,500 for end targets, but alright. Alright, if it wicks down, then I'll put my stop loss below the low. If not, it'll be below this low here, so around 20 pips. Then I will have to go, so we'll find out the result after.
Also, according to ICT, isn't order blocks only work certain times though?
I think he says there's times where they're more likely to work out, yeah.
Mm.
But we are in London Open right now, so... Yeah, guys, I'm liking the way the candle closed. I'm going to have my stop loss below this low here. So, 12.8 pips. 168.871. Of course, use your brain. If it wicks down a little more, then it'll be below there.
It's a bit harsh. Of course, use your brain, lads.
Thing is, I know there's no one that stupid if I just say it, because it sounds cool. No trade yet. I'm still waiting.
Use thy brain, people. Oh, we're buying. We're buying both. Oh dear. We're buying both gold and GJ.
If it pushes up.
Yeah.
But right now, there's also a possibility of it taking this liquidity here. Of course, if it does that, then I probably won't have a trade today. So let's see. Are there still people watching?
Let me check. Yeah, 5. Yeah.
There's 5 people watching. Guys, can you talk in the chat, please? Thanks for watching, but we get, you know.
You're so demanding, you know. They're already watching, and now you want me to do even more.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Guys,
man.
have you
Such a
subscribed as well?
Yeah.
You better be subscribed. Nah, man.
Guys, have you shared?
Nah, man,
have
honestly,
you liked?
I don't mind, but
Have you rang the bell?
just
What else do you want from them?
we just
man?
want to hear what you guys are thinking.
What else do you want from them? I'm joking.
You could buy our course in the description. No, I'm joking. We don't sell anything, like I said. Instagram, no. Yeah.
Discord,
Discord.
TikTok. Oh, what's the news? Let's see. All you need to about getting into
Alright,
solar
momentum's here now. So once we break this previous high here, I will be entering. Stop loss will be below this low now. So 775. I'm liking this wick up. Entry will be at the break of this high, like I just said. Blah, blah, blah. Why am I lisping? What am I lisping for?
Lisp.
I've never lisped in my life. He said as he lisped. Yeah, I'm liking the momentum here. We've created the bottom wick for the hour. It's London Open. Of course, if we break that high, like I said. First 3 minutes of the candle, it wicked down. It's a good sign.
Right.
Of course, 1-to-1 will be
Close to entering. And like a few peeps. 6-7 pips. Hey. Huh?
TP will have
Downstairs.
169,500. You know, because I'm a real G, the TP will be 169,490. Just in case the market tries to slip my TP by spread and bounces off the psychological level.
Oh, smart
Real
move.
G think this is
Smart move.
enigma thinking, guys.
Don't forget it.
I do find myself hilarious, I can't lie.
I'm glad you do, mate.
I know. I do, honestly.
I'm glad you do, mate.
I just sit there and contemplate. Damn. So funny.
Okay.
But yeah, we are getting this high broken in a sec.
And gold's completely demolished. Said all the block, I think. Hold on, we'll see.
Did you enter on gold?
Yeah, of course.
What, is it pushed up?
Oh, yeah, I pushed down a little bit, but it's fine. It's more of a test, really. more like a can I trade this kind of strategy as well as US 30?
Mm.
The same, basically the same strategy, maybe.
Yeah. Alright, it's looking good. We're about to break the high. Create the bottom wick for the hour. I've entered, guys. Like I said, stop loss 1 pip below the low. What is it on IC markets? Yeah, I'm just going to do the trading view one. So 775. First TP is here, 169, 140 roughly. Move to break even then. Actually, say that. I'll just move to break even once it passes this high here. There we go. If only you could set partial TPs without magic keys.
Can you not? Oh, you can't. You have to kind of like enter different amounts,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
and then
start
like
doing.
close them and like using limits or orders or something.
Yeah, no, you can do partial close. I mean, like automatically set it.
Uh,
You know what I mean? But,
oh right, yeah.
yeah, the easier way to manage it is like enter half of what you normally have, and you know you can close half easily. Alright, guys, I am entered into this trade. We alive? This is where the clickbait comes in. So I say, I do have to shoot off. So I record it and say, guys, if you want to know what happens, follow the Instagram. You know what I mean?
Follow the IG.
That's actually being serious as well. Like that probably will be what happens. You'll have to follow the Instagram to see what happens. But obviously, you don't need Instagram. I've literally told you. I've entered here. Stop loss 1 pip below the low. Once it reaches this high, I'll be moving to break even and basically closing half of my trade. And then full TP 16949. In a nutshell. How far is my next room? Please tell me it's not that far. What's that? To be fair, I should only really post on Instagram once I'm at break even. Because if I put a trade up saying, "Hey guys, I'm gonna update you later. Here's the trade I just taken," and the next story is just a loss, that'll be peak. Who's gonna follow after seeing that?
Yeah, we gotta be transparent.
What I should say, what I should say is, guys, if I don't post another story, I've lost. If you don't hear from me, I've lost the trade.
Transparency, bro. Where is it?
Yeah.
Find it.
Nah, wait. I think we passed the mark for transparent so far.
There it is. It's coming up.
Just me saying that is like transparent. Yeah, starting to push up now, looking good. That stop loss matters guy is actually quite funny, you know. He just starts swearing whenever price pushes up. It's like, oh shit, let's go, let's go. I don't know his actual name, but that guy's jokes.
But yeah. I mean, you'll probably get break even by the time this finishes, to be honest. So
yeah, by the time I go, hopefully I've closed half and moved to break even.
It looks like it. Has it made a bottom wick? I can't see.
Yeah, but that's where my stop loss is. I mean, what are you?
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it.
I mean, I'm on the 15 minutes. So.
Yeah, I see it now. There it is.
I remember the old days when I used to look at the 1 minute time frame.
That wasn't even that long ago, was it?
It's a whole last month ago, bro.
What?
Back in the day.
No, that wasn't a whole month ago.
I know it's literally like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that wasn't a month ago, man.
Back in the day. Back in the good old days of September.
Targeting POC first for gold.
Actually, let's check that out. Where's the POC on this trade?
Put your session volume profile on. I wouldn't. So basically, go from Wednesday, 26th of October, 23 o'clock, all the way to current. That's what I would do for session.
I'm just doing Wednesday 10 to this low. Oh wait, the
Probably
POC is a
above.
lot higher.
Yeah, so that means yeah.
Actually, I guess really though, that's not valid because that's been tapped back into. So what I would look at is just this high here to this low. Personnellement.
Personal.
And now if you can see, that volume does line up with this order block here, which is nice.
Slowly but surely getting there.
Yeah.
We're still not above value area is the unfortunate thing. Once we get above value area, I'd be a bit less on edge here in this trade. And if we break these highs, obviously. One, because I'll be a decent profit. And two, we'll be above that value area, so we could potentially start shooting above and start going to POC. And then when POC is hit, well, stops to break evens, close half, leave the rest to run. That's a 1 to 3.8 risk to reward, so decent profit. Oh.
Hello, hello.
Oh, Gold and GJ's going opposites right now, man. That means we're going against each other.
Is it?
Yeah. Gold's dropping, GJ's pushing, so, well, at least you got a win on stream.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, but you'll see. I mean, probably. It's kind of
What
down.
was I gonna check?
Gold's down.
Alright guys, at this point I'm gonna trail my stop loss to 168.88. Let's see what's this low saying. 88. Do I want to trail my stop loss yet? Actually no, sorry. This 30-minute candle is about to close. We could get a big wick down. So I'm gonna play it safe for now. Preferably the candle closes strong. Thank you, GJ. Thanks for listening to me.
Preferably.
Preferably. Some people talk in the chat, but you know.
Again, you're asking too much from them, man.
I'm setting the standard now. If you want to be here, you got to talk. So, you know.
More interactive, that's for sure.
I'm turning into my lecturer, isn't it? Or seminar teacher.
Ooh.
What's his name? Oh, Fernando, you legend. Fernando's the real one. He said he's in both trades. Oh, what? So you're selling gold? Wait, you said you're selling gold, didn't you?
Oh,
and you're buying GJ? Oh.
You're basically hedging your bets here, to be
So
honest.
is it 2 versus 1 now? Is that what you got to say? What building is this? Why does it just say?
Doing 2 versus 1.
Guys, we're about to push up into the break-even zone at the 30-minute close. So,
ooh, that's good. That's good.
this is beautiful stuff. We love to see it. So like I said, as soon as we hit this blue line here, I'm going to move the trade to break even, and then take half of the table there. So no point waiting another.
What would be ideal for Fernando here is he managed to close half of that position, right? And then he gets out that for break even, and gold starts rocketing.
It might be what happens.
That would be beautiful for Fernando here.
This 30 minutes going to wick that high.
Ooh.
Where's this building, man?
I don't like that 30-minute, to be honest. Don't like that 30-minute close. That's very, very bearish. And it retested, so it was a break and retest.
You on about gold?
Like that. Yeah, it was a break and retest. I'll hold it, obviously. I mean, I might as well. It's a thing, so it's still a chance of reversing. The trade's still valid.
Oh, James France.
But, yeah, not fun.
On a lonely night. Okay, guys, at this point, I'm going to trail the stop loss to this low at least. So 8.8. Just, just in case price decides to wick all the way down. I don't want to be in that while I'm outside, to be honest.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You see, guys, you've got to adapt to the current situation.
Facts.
8.8 is the current stop loss.
Okay.
Okay, it's looking good. We're about to... No, I don't want to speak too soon. Let's just see what happens. Alright, how far is this building I need to go to? See, being late to a lecture is fine, but it's late to a seminar. Oh, mate, you don't.
It's different.
Because they're small groups, so you don't.
Oh, so it's awkward as hell to walk in and be like,
yeah,
hey
it's
guys.
not about awkward, but they basically, I don't know.
They'll tell you off.
Basically,
They actually tell you off in uni.
Let's just say
No
awkward.
way.
Yeah, it's basically awkward.
They don't tell you off at uni.
No, they don't tell you off.
Uni's different. You do what you want, really. You're wasting your money,
Yeah, but
not anyone
they
else's.
literally one lecturer. His name's Jerry, right? Jerry Han.
Yeah.
He literally said to us, by the way, guys, you don't actually have to turn up. He goes, allegedly, I didn't say that, but you don't. You could just watch the recordings.
He really doesn't want anyone to graduate in his class, does he? Damn, he wants to get fired.
Yeah. It's funny because another teacher, I think on the same day, said, another teacher on the same day basically said, guys, you could sit at home and watch recordings, but you're not going to get anywhere. And then a couple hours later, Jerry's there like, guys, by the way,
Just watch the recording, mate.
you could
Everyone
just-
from COVID passed, it was
Yeah.
fine. It's good. But it's different now, though. It's different.
Mm. GJ, can you stop teasing me, mate?
Teasing, no teasing.
I just want to move to break even, my friend. I mean, you know what? It's funny because there's nothing stopping me from moving to break
There's
even.
literally nothing stopping you.
There's nothing stopping me from dragging this red line up.
You
bro.
can literally go to break even right now.
It's just this 30-minute
now.
wick. I want to take some off the table before it pushes back down.
Gold is pushing slightly up, a little bit up. Could recover some of the damages here. Could recover some of the damages.
On the lonely night.
Honestly, might end up closing a break even if it does go back up to break even. Because at this point, the 30-minute close below, the 15-minute close below, I would say my whole thing is kind of invalid now, to be honest. So but
Does
so-
pa mean dad?
What?
When you say pa, does that mean dad?
Paul means like you're saying yes, but with
Formality.
yeah, with manners.
Okay. Interesting. So do you have to say that after everything you say?
Yeah, basically. Well, basically, if you're
Yeah.
saying yeah, all right, yeah, okay, yeah,
Oh, okay, so you're just saying yeah loads of times.
yeah.
Oh, we have a version of that. We say G versus R.
Yo, wagwan G.
Yeah, no, it's like, I guess there's two ways to say. You can say, basically, when you're asking what, right, you can say "gare," which is like the informal version, like what. If I just say what, yeah,
Yeah.
like to your mum or something, or you say G, which is the polite way of saying, yeah, what do you need, essentially.
Yeah.
It's interesting now. Every language has its own version of a
Madness.
formal